What is going on, guys? It is your boy Chili, and today's video is all about collecting 15 dormant Siva clusters to complete that part of the book for Rise of Iron. And there are 30 total. We'll get into a little bit of speculation on some of the longer clips that I saved up, but without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the download complete mission. This is the mission on Mars, or the one that you could glitch into earlier. It will be right up on this monitor. I would wait till the end of the mission. It's easy to get. It's on the far right side and you can't miss it. That's the Fallen 3.2. This one you can actually get into patrol. This is the Clovis Bray 1.5, I believe, and just go to this watchtower right here. Now, I did grab these first two, and I apologize, but it will be behind this monitor, and there are 30 total. You can find any 15. I do speculate that 5 are in the raid. Anyways, boot up the Plague Lands in your patrol, and what you're going to do is right here, grab this fragment, and this is Clovis Bray 1.4, one of the easier ones to find. This one takes a little bit of driving on your Sparrow. Head back to the Rocky Yard and then head towards the refinery as if you were doing the Sepix Perfected Strike, and you can do it in the strike. I would just do it in patrol because it gives you that full amount of time to explore, do public events, whatever comes up. This will be the Iron Lords 2.5, but it'll be right near where the Crota thing used to worship. You used to have to fight him. Just go right back in here and grab this fragment. And not fragment, but a cluster, I guess. It's called a fragment. Anyways, I'm going to upload a more chronological video once I get all 30 or at least 25, because I believe 5 are going to be in the new raid, and that'll be tied to the new exotic. This one is perhaps one of the trickiest ones, so you have to play the Wretched Eye Strike, go to the last silo, and these platforms will actually fall. So you can either kind of shimmy the ones on the very end, or you can use these ones before they fall. One person can do that. This is this fragment right here. This is the Fallen 3.4, and it's actually really tricky to get to, so I would recommend either just wiping right here or having them use the platforms to the right. It is possible, but it is rather annoying. So that one, you do have to play the strike. I don't believe you can get down there without playing the Wretched Eye Strike. This one is the Clovis Bray 1.0, and it is simple. It is right in Arkan's Forge. You don't need to start it. You don't need to do any of that. You just need to come in here, go to the left, and you will see where it's at. Now, getting back to the speculation of how many are in the raid, I believe they're going to do it very similar to Calcified Fragments with Taken King, where you're going to have to unlock all those to get the exotic pulse rifle. Unlike Year 1 Vanilla Destiny, where you just got an exotic sometimes, or exotic weapons like the Vex or the Necrochasm for beating the raid, Touch of Malice was a little bit different and required all the fragments. So, this one you can also do in the story mission or on patrol. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to come to the reactor room, and I was just exploring in here for a bit. Big shout out to my friend Just, and my big shout out to my friend Ray for helping me do this. They were helping me look, and it was actually really exciting just to kind of explore, look for new ghosts. I found a few of those, and then I also found a bunch of dormant Siva fragments. So there's the Clovis Bray 1.2. I'm tongue-tied right now. The next one is actually going to be across from this big tanker ship that you enter. You can either use a Siva key in patrol or do the story mission, but it's going to be on a little ship. This is in the Giant Husk area. I believe that's what it's called, Giant Husk. And it's going to be on this little ship that's kind of landlocked right here. It's going to be on the tip of the boat. And I sit here and I wait for Just. Again, big shout out to them for helping me find them. But getting back to it, the Touch of Malice was a rather interesting quest because you needed all the calcium fragments or calcified fragments. And I believe you're going to need all the dormant Siva clusters to unlock the exotic pulse rifle. So I believe they're going to stick some in the book right here. And they're going to make it rather difficult to get that weapon because it is so powerful, which I'm completely okay with. I think that's actually a cool concept. I'm actually going to believe it's going to be part of the Wrath of the Machine to find all these Siva clusters in the raid, and if I do find them, I will bring them to you right away. So getting into it, we're going to go to the next one right here, and again, I do apologize for taking up all this time, just kind of fucking around, I guess. Patrol mode last night for like 6 hours. So this one is actually across from where you start the Wretched Eye Strike, and it is at the very top of this bunker silo thing. You're going to kind of have to platform to get up to the top of it, but it is the Clovis Bray 1.6, and yeah, once you get it, you can just jump down. I would clear out the ads in here. There's a story mission that revolves around here, but again, just do it in patrol. It's a lot easier. You can go to a bunch of different ones without having to pause the video and then come back to it. So this one's at the top of this. You can find any 15. I know that some are a lot easier to find than others, but I'm trying to find all 25, I believe. That will be before the raid drops this Friday. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe all of them are available and no one's discovered them yet. I haven't seen anything on YouTube, but we'll keep our eyes open. Again, if you know where any are at that I haven't found yet, comment them down below. I want to try to get as good as like a community database going. So this one is going to be another one that you can get on the mission where you have to disarm the batteries. It's going to be on the far right battery on top of the actual gun. Again, come here in patrol, use a Siva key. You can get those anytime you kill a hive, so it's pretty easy to do. And it's one of those, it's something where you can just actually enjoy the different aspects of what they added to patrol, like the quarantine missions or public events, instead of having to rush through in the story mode. But again, if you're just looking to save time, maybe do that. So it's actually right on top of this gun. It is the Clovis Spray 1.8. And yeah, it's been interesting. I haven't really tried to power level. I know that clearly the best way to power level is going to be running those Siva level strikes. And that's going to be the way that you get to 360, which is what a lot of people are saying you need to be for the raid. I'm around 345 right now, so probably power level either tonight or tomorrow. Be ready for Friday morning. So let me see. This next one, I can't remember where this one's at. Okay, this one, and I actually missed one right here. This is going to be one of the Iron Lord ones. Destroy this fallen walker, and then what you're going to do is you're going to run to the room across from me behind Just. And what you're going to have to do is use another Siva key. The hammer's up there. There's 2 chests, but it's actually going to be a fragment that is sitting in a locker. And it's one of those. There's one that I just missed right here that I didn't even know about that I watched in another video. So again, let's keep this database, this community database going. I do want to upload all 25 in chronological order once they're found, and then do a separate video for the raid ones. But again, we need a community database going because I can find some that people can't find, and people can find some that I can't find. So people helping people, as Vince Vaughn would say in Wedding Crashers. So people helping people makes the world go round. Anyways, get on the ship, get in patrol, head to this ship, and this is actually a dual help section, I guess, whatever you want to call it. This is where you get the Kvostov schematic, and if you don't have the original Kvostov, you have to come over here to this chest and get it. Kill all the ads. The Clovis Spray 1.9 will be here. The Kvostov, I actually got that last night. I got the weapon, and it's actually a very fun weapon, very easy to get. I'm actually going to upload a video clip showing you how to get all the weapon parts. The papers, you pretty much just kill ads. I'll show that, but it's just kind of a breakdown. And what you're going to do is get the chest in the corner. That's for the Kvostov schematic, and then otherwise you're going to come up here. Right here in this little corner is going to be a Skiva cluster. Skiva. I keep thinking like Shiva from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Skeever from Skyrim, and then Siva. They're all getting me tongue-tied today. So there you go. There's a Kvostov schematic, and then the Clovis 1.9 fragment. Sorry if this video is kind of lagging on. I didn't really want to shorten it because I've done these videos before where you're kind of looking at how to find ghosts or anything else, and it's rather difficult when it's shortened down. So here's the Iron Lords 2.0. It's in the Divide. Probably the easiest cluster to get. Self-explanatory. Now this is where you start the very first mission on Destiny, where you have to unlock your ship. It's the Iron Lords 2.0. So from the Divide, head back to where you would start your patrol on Earth. It's right there. Again, pretty easy to do. There's going to be some ads over here. It's where you do an assassination mission if you get the patrol. And then the final one is going to be right here. This is on the final mission. Come down here the second you drop down before running on to fight the final bosses. It's going to be in this cave. I hope this video helps you out, guys. Leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will be uploading more Rise of Iron videos. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll